What's up, everyone? Trying to see if I can get down here closer to the water without sinking into the. Hopefully, it's not marsh. Well, can't go any further this way. I'm at a forest reserve near my park. I can kind of see something over there too. The porta potty over there. I wonder how you get over there. Anyway, just taking a walk through the woods here, exploring around here, see what I can find. I know this area here back in the 1830s used to be a Potawatomi Indian settlement when they were actually it's kind of sad because they were kind of gathering here before they were being moved further west. Look at this back here. Who's this? It's a Bigfoot structure here? Or is this a... Oh, it definitely is a bushcraft. Cool. Somebody built a shelter here, it looks like. That's pretty cool. That was taking some time to put together. So I can come in. Hey, Bud Files. Hey, Robert Caldwell. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so back in like the 1830s, the Potawatomi Indians were kind of gathered here as a waypoint before they were shipped out further west. So this is the area they would hunt in, gather in, stuff like that. There's really not much. I know they have a historical marker out on the road, but I doubt there's anything worth looking at back down here. Trees are creaking. Hey, Eli. That thing's gonna fall. So I'm just kind of taking a look around here, and there's absolutely no paths around in this place either. I don't remember even how I got back into this over to that point there. I'm kind of trying to backtrack the way I came in here. It's a very windy day today too, so I wanted to do something because I'm up in between contracts for work right now, so I had the time. So I figured I'd get out and try to do something. And it was a super windy day. And I figured, well, I'm not going to do any live stream outside. I can take a walk through the woods, and that'll keep the wind noise kind of down. This looks over there looks kind of marshy, but there's I think it must be kind of like a lake because it drops down. So yeah, I think go any further. Oh yeah, I do see water back in there too. So yeah, can't go that way. I don't have no waders. I know there's a lot of ducks over here. Maybe a duck hunt. Looks interesting back there. Looks like a big falling tree or another bushcraft structure. Oh, this one is huge if it is. Oh, this is a big fallen tree or several fallen trees. They must have stacked them here. That just doesn't look natural. And now it's kind of got red paint on it. Definitely was dead. So I don't know if it was just a huge tree that fell. Must have been. It looks like it's all connected there. Holy cow. That was a massive tree that fell over. I thought it was like individual different trees kind of stacked there. But man, that's one massive tree. Let's see if we can get down this side and see the end of it, because I was able to kind of see the end over there. Evidence of beavers here. All these small trees all chewed off here. Another one over there. The beavers have been busy back here. Oh, here's a path. Hope everybody's having a good day. Oh yeah. There's something right. I think that's the end the trunk of the tree there. Yeah, that's just fell over. Wow. It's a big hole here too. You can make a shelter underneath there too. Wow. Oh, even back in that way too. Clear that out a little bit. Hey Amber. Just trying to get back to zooming out there. There we go. Found this massive tree that just fell over in the woods, or up that way, where I kind of branched all the branches in there. It must have taken out a couple other trees, I guess, because yeah, it looks like maybe it was a tree right next to it that it took out all as well and shattered it. Yeah, I see the trunk of it now, and this tree's knocked over. Wow. One heck of a rainstorm. Knocked that thing over. Yeah, must have been like a tree like this one. With all those limbs. Yeah, it looked like a big structure in the middle of the woods. I don't think there's shouldn't be any structures out here. Except that one bushcraft one we saw. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm not sure where I'm going. Hey, Andy's Journeys. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. The wind is really picking up again. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys there. Trying to stay into the thicker trees for right now to keep that wind noise down. We're supposed to get 40 40-mile-an-hour winds or something today. Crazy. More water. And so if everybody's having a really good day here today. I mean, kind of blocked the wind here. I am on an island too. This is an island in this pretty big forest preserve. So I'm out here exploring this little island. I've been to the forest preserve up in that direction before, but I've never came out onto this island, so I figure I had the time today. I'm gonna check that out. What was that? Yeah, I hear that. I know. I wish I was able to have more money. I would be able to get out and do some longer videos while I'm off in between contracts right now. This is interesting. Why do they have the flagstone over here? Huh. That's cool. I do have, there's a Chicago HorrorCon coming up, the Days of the Dead. That's coming up on, what is that, not this coming Saturday, the next one. Is that the 18th? I think it's the 18th. But yeah, I'll be going to that. So I'm looking forward to that. Going to those aren't always cheap either, but yeah, I like this, why do they get all this stone all the way around this? A lot of work. Put all that in just for it to get consumed by the forest. I don't know if that was something else here at the time. I'm seeing tracks in the mud here. Why is it muddy too? Going into the marshlands over here, I think. Yeah, something's definitely changing with the ground. A lot of rock here. Ground's muddy. If I fall in the quicksand, guys. Somebody's got to throw me a rope. Yeah, I see some water there. Very, very green water. Ooh, it's kind of dense again over here. Okay. Branches are holding me up. You know, that's one good thing about exploring on an island here. I really can't get lost in the woods. Eventually I'm gonna find that bridge I came across on. And that one tree that just caught me had some really long thorns on it. That's what caught me, is one of the thorns. It caught the edge of my jacket. Got these. I wonder if somebody had a camp spot here. Looks like a little fire ring there. And I don't know. It's homeless. We don't really have to. I know there's homeless people in there, but we don't have a problem with homeless like that. And there's a trail right here that goes into that spot. Or maybe this is a better trail that I'm following. That kind of looks like it goes that way. There's that fire ring again. Well, if it wasn't in the camp spot, it is a nice spot for one. And you can see I'm not too far from civilization too. If you hear the police going by, actually that's probably an ambulance because there's a hospital. That's not too far away from here, so that's more likely an ambulance. Oh, we're on a nice trail here now. Still muddy. Not too bad though. Not really squishy. I do hope to get out. I went to that abandoned subdivision just recently, and I hope to go back there. I'm thinking maybe this weekend. I don't know, to see what's going on this Saturday. Yeah, I think Bet Rican's got something going on, so I'm not sure. And I know he would like to go as well, so I will maybe hold off until he can go. I think he's got something else going on this weekend, so we'll just have to see. Also, I was thinking about getting out tomorrow because Veterans Day is this Saturday, so I could perhaps maybe take you guys over to Cantigny Park, and they have all the tanks and the military and stuff out there. There's a military museum. I did a video on this a while back, on that place a while back. But supposedly they have some Veterans Day stuff going on. So we could probably go over there and check that out. I know there was one year I was there at that park. And I think it was for either Veterans Day or Memorial Day, one of the holidays where we honor our military veterans. But they were doing a show. They had helicopters, and people were rappelling out of helicopters. The whole shows like that. It was pretty fun. So maybe hopefully they'll have something like that going on again. So here's I'm just kind of following this the water, kind of going around the island here, trying to find the best way I can. It's getting pretty thick over this way though. Yeah, this looks better here. But I'm looking forward to the Days of the Dead horror con. I always love going to the horror conventions. It's always a good time. Wow, look at the beaver's been really to work on that one. And that's a persistent one. Man, he's been going to town, you know. There's a lot smaller trees than that one right here. Even the one right beside it. The beaver's gonna try to take that big thing down. Holy cow. I saw this dip here, which kind of concerns me, but I see a path there. Hey, Bet Rican. I'm in the woods that are kind of near my house. Just a little bit south of my house. I'm on an island in the middle of this forest preserve. I Guess we'll go back to on this trail. That trail goes closer to the water over there. It wasn't bad over here. Yeah, see, it goes by that water there. Yeah, walked around the edge of this thing. Yeah, that's. I'm impressed. Yeah, I guess maybe a good windstorm might take that big tree down. I hear it creaking. I see it moving. But yeah, that. I wonder where that beaver lives. Gotta be living around here somewhere. Maybe over in that marshy area there. Maybe that's why this is probably was flooding this area here. Oh, wow, it looks pretty fresh too. Oh, it is fresh because I can feel the wood. That's not pretty recent actually. I might have to do some backtracking here. Got this big log in my way here. And jumping around, stooping over. Hold on. I readjust Freedom seed dispenser. You know, can't leave home without that, especially when you're exploring by yourself. A lot of big fallen trees down here that make it look like structures. I keep seeing water to this side, and everything's like every time right in front of me, so I'm seeing past. I go this way because this path is it takes me right to the water again. Oh, deer! I hope it was a deer anyway. Yeah, it looks like here. This looks like a bike path. I'm tracking that deer now. Got really dense here. Trying to find the best paths here, and there's always these paths that lead me right to the water. But okay, this one looks like it's that one's got tons of thorns on it. Well, I see the bridge where I came onto this island, so getting closer back to it. Like I said, it's really hard to get lost in the woods when you're on the island. You're on an island. These things, though, I think I get like thorns, like a rose bush. Not fun. I didn't expect to see a deer out in here on this island, though. You know, maybe on the other side in the woods over there. Yeah. Why not, though, I guess. We walked across the bridge. Another massive tree right there. Holy cow. Yeah, I've seen some very huge trees in this on this island. which I guess kind of makes sense. They got an awesome water supply. And this one over here too. It's like two trees, but it's actually it was one. Is it one? Or is two super grown? Oh, yeah, that's one tree. Just branched off at the bottom there. Massive. This guy. That's huge. Even the one I'm still walking on here. It's a pretty damn big log. It's kind of, you can feel it's kind of rotted. Ooh. Hey, look at this. Somebody was back here and they forgot something. That's weird. I wonder if it does it work? Hey. So looks like a radio of some kind. I wonder if it's like a, what do you know? Anybody know what the heck that thing is? Yeah, I thought it was a radio. It's kind of strange because it's got it has to be here recently because the battery's full. Channel 1, channel 2. I don't know, I have no idea what this thing is. Yeah, right, with the sunglasses and everything. I haven't heard any footsteps, anything. When I was out here, the only thing I saw was a deer. I haven't seen another person at all. Like I said, this is just sitting on this log here. And I said the battery is full. So it couldn't have been sitting here for very long. I just don't know what the heck the thing is. Oh, I want. I wonder if it has anything to do with a dog. Because it looks like it has like a lightning bolt symbol. I wonder if it's like dog collars all going crazy. 1 and 2, channel 1, channel 2. I don't know what the little wavy lines are. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's probably a remote for a shot collar. But yeah, it might have been left here recently. I'm gonna shotgun whatever. I heard a dog bark. I wonder if that's what the little wavy lines are. They're buzzing. Boop, 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 boop. And it looks like maybe the plus. Okay, 9, level 9. Boop. Anybody in the area? Yeah, I think the wavy lines buzz, and actually the other one is shocks. I didn't see no dogs. I didn't see no person with any dogs. I know they didn't go that way because that was the direction I came from. So, I don't know. Let me missing it, I'm going to leave it. I have no use for dog shock collar thing anyway. But that's that was a strange find to come across on this island. It looks like we're getting back to the grassy parts. Go this way. There's more of the stone. They must have tried to make this nice looking or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of just getting taken over by the woods though. Still, yeah, I'm still thinking about that dog. I did hear a dog bark back there. I wonder if there is somebody back in those woods still. Poor dog. Like, what did I do? What did I do? Ah, not looking forward to the winter. But it's nice getting out and being able to take a walk and not sweat your ass off. So this time of year is pretty nice. Spring is nice too. I love summer as well, but like I said, you gotta take summer with a grain of salt. And you got really hot days and you got nice days. Hey, a person. Oop. The first person I've seen since I've been here. We're crossing this bridge. It's probably gonna get really windy. Trying to see those guys. Look at the geese out there. There's more people over here. Nobody with a dog. Yeah, the wind is brutal though out there. Hopefully it'll knock all the leaves off my tree at home. Yeah, I'll cut across this way. I haven't been, not sure what's down this trail over here. I wonder if you can get around to that other, I saw like there's way on the other side over there, there's a porta potty. I've never been back over that way either. That was on the other side of that lake. Because I was on the one edge of the island over here. Right when we first started the stream. I saw that. Also pretty thankful that it's probably close to 60 degrees, even though 40-mile-an-hour winds. It is Chicago, but 40 degrees, you know, 60 degrees, almost 60 degrees, and almost the middle of November. The Chicago area, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Because it could be snowing. 20 degrees. So you got the bathrooms over here. I think the Boy Scouts use this too. I know there's a certain time of year there's like hundreds and hundreds of Boy Scouts here. Oh yeah, see, there's got to be something over there. I see cars. come I didn't see? There must have been nobody parked over there before. Because I didn't see no cars over there before. I have to look at that. There's another entrance over there. I didn't know there was an entrance on the south side of this reserve. Also, this is in the town of Glen Ellen, Illinois. So I've lived in Glen Ellen for 20 plus years, and there's a lot of history here. Say we had, like I said, the Potawatomi Indians in this area and stuff like that. But even the whole city of Glen Ellen has a pretty good history. I was thinking about maybe doing some videos on that, taking you guys downtown, stuff like that. So maybe that'll be some future live stream activities. Maybe downtown at Christmas time, because I know they light up the downtown area pretty nice. Got a public shelter here. It's available today. Alright, it's ours now. Oh, no, somebody's here already. Oh, they got a dog. Hello. You didn't happen to have a shock collar? You happen to have a shock collar on your dog, do you?
No, it's not shock collar.
No, I was walking in the woods just across on the island, and on a stump somebody left a pair of sunglasses, and it looks like a shock collar remote.
No, I don't think so, but I do have the collar on him because he will chase deer. He's had me on the ground a few times, so I started using that. Well, he's a trained dog otherwise. He is.
That's nice. Yeah, I was just wondering because I was walking around. I was like, well, somebody left it behind, and if I see somebody with a dog, I'll ask.
No, well, thank you, but no.
Well, it wasn't her. I wondered when I saw this thing, little thing caught my eye. Like a little miniature doghouse. It's like, what the heck is this in the woods over here now? It is some kind of critter shelter, I guess, they put there. Interesting. Maybe that's what happened to the guy that left the shock collar behind. Dog saw that deer, took off. So the owner went taking off after her, just forgot the remote and his glasses. It's like a driveway here. I like these big wide paths. Path that goes off into the woods there. I know going off into this way, you get closer to the expressway. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can kind of start hearing the expressway road noise there. Yeah, I'm curious now if this goes over to the other side, because it is kind of going around the lake. Another little interesting fact about this little area too is these are fed by some natural springs too. That's pretty. I don't know exactly where those natural springs originate. I know downtown Glen Ellen has Lake Ellen with really nice lake house there. I don't know what you want to call that, but yeah, back in the 1800s, that was like a healing spot, I guess, because of the natural springs. So people would come and gather there to bathe in the natural spring water. Always got to have a train in the video. So there's our train. Yeah, this is heading over to that way. I never knew this path existed over here. I didn't even know that section that I see the cars and stuff parked at over existed either. Yeah. I'm just gonna follow this path. Well, might be a longer walk than I thought. Maybe I won't go all the way around. Yeah, because what time? Oh, it's about 40 minutes I've been on here. Well, the water doesn't look very deep either. You can see the geese are standing up in it. Others over standing on a log, trying to fool me. Yeah, see, you can. It's only just a little puddle. Come on. And I really hate too that it gets dark so early too. Well, it has its pluses and minuses. I like that it gets darker earlier at this time of year. I just don't like the time that it gets dark at. Getting dark at 4:30 is too soon. But it does help with some things when you want to be at certain places in the dark for investigations and stuff like that. And you can start your investigations at 5 o'clock. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. This is kind of nice with the wide path, and this kind of reminds me of walking around down in on the Arsenal. For the most parts, anyway. Until you try to actually get to a structure, then you're on your own. Now I gotta. Looks like they blocking cars off of here. So. Hey, AD. Right by the power lines. I wonder if this is even part of the forest preserve now. This doesn't quite look like it, because I don't think the forest preserve would bring you right next to the frickin' power line. I'm still gonna walk down this to see where it goes. I just heard oh, there he is. And I said, I just heard a hawk. Yeah, this is definitely access for vehicles now. Surprisingly though, the wind is non-existent over this area. I like it. Ah, there we go. There's the road. So this does just lead to the road. There's got to be another. I know that what this road is. I'm gonna have to come down this road and yeah, I see the entrance over there. Okay. And I'm gonna have to come down this road sometime and check this side of the preserve around out. Yeah, but like I said earlier, I've lived in this area probably 20 plus years. I've been to this preserve a couple times, but mainly up in the front area there. Not really utilizing this place much. So I've never really actually walked around this place until now. So it's kind of fun. Glad to explore something that's, you know, less than 5 minutes away from my house. Don't have to spend all kinds of money getting to it. Something to do really quick for the day. Waste a little time. Not sure when I'm going to be starting my new contract, but I know it won't be tomorrow, so I do want to get out and do some stuff for Veterans Day. I'm hoping that at Cantigny Park we'll have some Veterans Day stuff going on. I know they have stuff going on Saturday. They like to do some other things on Saturday. If at all possible. It looks funny. I keep seeing through the trees out here, the little trees. The geese just standing there in the water. I know up by the bridge, it must have been deeper up there because they're all swimming. And of course you can't see them through that way because the sun's pointing that way. I should get out over to the other side too, across what they call St. Charles Road. There's more woods over there, and that's more of the Potawatomi settlement area too. Like I said, this whole area back in those days, or back in the 1830s, was Potawatomi Indian settlement. Yeah, it's a pretty sad part of our history, in American history anyway, because they were gathered here, then later moved to like Iowa and western out there somewhere. I can't remember exactly where they moved the Potawatomi Indians to. And you know, why they didn't do nothing with the land after that. And this is a pretty big area too. I don't ever get that, but that's how the path goes down too. Looks like another marshy area when it get a lot of rain. Yeah, you can already tell the shadows are getting long. We got about maybe another hour and the sun will be down. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. Rained pretty good. Couple bouts of some downpours, but still need a lot more rain here too. We're still in a drought. Even all summer was pretty bad. I'm outside of Chicago, AD. I'm in the suburb of Glen Ellen, Illinois. That's what I call home. Yeah, I wonder. Sorry, guys. Here's the ducks. Back in this picnic area here. The wind's not too bad for you guys. I know it's picking up over this way. I'm heading right into it actually, that's why I'm takes a little bit of walking up this way. There's something on a tree over there that caught my attention. I just wanted to see if I can get a better look at what the heck it is. Is it a trail camera? Is it a feeder of some kind? I don't know. Something. I don't know. Too hard to get over to it. I didn't bring my machete with me. I'll go up this path just a little bit here. And there's somebody on a bike coming. There's more people up in this area than back in that island. I think this just goes up to the road as well. Oh yeah, there is a... Oh, I'm all zoomed in here. Hey. There we go. Hey, Bluegrass Paranormal. Yeah, this just goes up to the road. I think there's a trailhead up here. Yeah, that's the other trailhead here. I see the sign there now. Hey, Marianne. Oh, cool. Right, Healy, there's some massive trees in this area here. Like that one right there. It's freaking massive. I got all kinds of things stuck to my coat from walking around in the brush. Picking things off my coat for days now. Yeah, if Pat Reekins, I think he said he's busy this Saturday. If he's busy this Saturday, I think I'll probably save that abandoned subdivision, so when he's more available, but have another abandoned place we'll probably go check out. Yeah, this time of year it's starting to get easier to get to some of these abandoned locations because the brush is dying off. You know, these you can get a clearer view of where you need to head. That's particularly the case for down in at the Joliet Arsenal down there. They have grown everything up around any of the structures out there. So during the summertime, it's almost impossible to get to anything. You're constantly using the satellite views just so you know you're heading in the right direction. But it is kind of cool because yeah, you'll just be walking, moving branches out of your way, move one branch out, and the next branch you move out of the way, and there's a building in front of you. Like, oh, hey. But now with fall around, you can see things a little easier. Kind of makes it a little easier to get to some of those locations. Yeah, I like hiking in the fall. Like I said, it's a little easier to navigate through the woods when you're in there, as opposed to middle of summer where you can get very lost and tangled up in there. And another thing, you don't sweat your ass off. I loved it when we were out in Wyoming. There was we went to, where was that? It was an Indian site too. We went to. Went up to, I can't remember the name of the mountain. It was up at I know 10,000 feet plus, but you had a hike up there. I think you were able to drive to like 5,000 feet or something like that, but then the rest of the way you're hiking it. But that was a beautiful hike. You're walking up this mountain, valleys next to you. It was just beautiful. And once you got up to the top too, at the medicine wheel, you look out and just see this, the whole area out there. You can see this for miles. It was so beautiful. Love to get back out to Wyoming. November 17th is National Take a Hike Day, huh? I'll have to remember that. That's if I'm correct, that's a Friday, right? Yeah, 'cause, yeah, Chattanooga's really nice. I've been to Chattanooga a few times. Been up there on that Lookout Mountain there, looking down in Chattanooga. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a nice walk today. And that's another thing too. You gotta keep those keep the legs in shape too. Sucks when winter comes around, you sit around all winter, and spring comes, you want to go out and do an explorer, you kill yourself. Like, oh my god, I'm not used to this. So it's nice to keep the legs moving and working, traversing logs. Point Park, huh? Yeah, okay, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that place is pretty cool. It's been a long time too, it's been years. I always love going to Ruby Falls too. That was always one of the places I always wanted to stop. No matter how times, how many times I've been there. Yeah, let's go to Ruby Falls again. I just loved it down there. I don't know why. Well, back at the car here. We'll have a sit down and turn around and wish everybody a Rock City is one I definitely want to go back to. I went there. I went to Rock City once when we were younger, when I was much younger, and we never went back there. I don't know. I've been to Ruby Falls more. Hey, Jared, brother. Yeah, but I gotta definitely go back to Rock City. I did like that place too, but I don't know why we never really made it back there. Dang. Oh, that's right. Okay. I was looking for my my tripod. I thought I had it with me, and I'm like, oh man, I hope I didn't drop it. Because I thought I had it with me. But yeah, it's here in the car. Try to get that tripod off here. Let's see if I can sit up there for a second. There we go. Trying to take this glove off. I was keeping my hand warm while I held the camera. Yeah. Which one, Jared? The subdivision? I hope to get back there really soon. I was hoping this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this weekend. But I'd like to do it before the weather starts getting bad. Yeah, I'd definitely like to try to get in there this year before I said the weather turns. But I know Bat Rican would like to go there too, so I'm trying to schedule some time and get with him, and we'll go over there. Yeah, I don't really know too much more about that place yet, but at least we'll be able to walk through. We'll take a walk around all the buildings that are there, and it'll be a pretty cool video. I'd like to see more of what's there. I was kind of surprised the buildings that were there are still there. It's like I was saying in that little short video that the satellite image I was going off of was kind of old, but it did have the clubhouse. I did notice and didn't know the clubhouse was torn down. So I figured since it's an old image, there's probably nothing left here. So it probably tore everything down now if that clubhouse is gone. So I'm surprised there was still some houses that I seen. So we'll be able to go and take a walk around those. But everything looked like everything was pretty well boarded up, so I'm not gonna break into anything. But we'll take a walk around the properties, and it looked like it used to be a pretty affluent area. So you know, the property sizes are rather large, and I know the old satellite image I was looking at was going off of one of the houses, or even I think two of the houses had in-ground pools. So yeah, it was a nice area before things went downhill, right? Yeah, that's like I said, I was surprised that it was still there even. I knew the area was still there because of the vinyl chloride contamination. So I know they're not, you know, that whole area is not going to be used for quite a long time. But you know, I didn't expect stuff still being there. But that was cool. That is a very cool find that there was there. And I said, there is more abandoned coming up. And if I can't get out with Betrican and go do that abandoned subdivision there, I want to go to another abandoned location that I know I can get into. I know is relatively okay to be in. You're kind of at your own risk, but yeah, you know, nobody's gonna call the cops on me or anything like that. I'll be trespassing, and you know, it is a building that's slated for destruction. It's just they don't have the funds to do it right now. But there's absolutely nothing to break, destroy, so they don't really care if, you know, people go into it now. Definitely, Jared. That's definitely on my bucket list. Hey, Laura, good to see you. I do have an invite by the owner of Brushy Mountain, because I was able to get the owner of Brushy Mountain into Joliet prison up here. So she came up here and walked around Joliet prison with Exploration Unknown John. And yeah, she said, anytime you're down Brushy Mountain, just give me a call, let me know, and you can get in there. So yeah, I'd have an invitation to go to Brushy Mountain. I just got to get to the area. I do really want to go down there though. That's one. Yeah, definitely. I know. And last time we were, what was that? It's one of the times I was in Gatlinburg. I wanted to go over there, but I was with the wife, and I was like, you know, I want to go to Brushy Mountain, but she didn't want to go. She doesn't want to do and see the whole prison and stuff like that. So, but I couldn't get away for a day to go over to Brushy Mountain, and actually, would have probably been had it 2 days, because I'd want to go do, you know, walk around during the day, do the whole history thing of the place, and do, you know, the normal, just, you know, the history of Brushy Mountain and stuff like that, walk around, see it during the day, but then at night do the whole investigation, ghost story thing, and you know, and just film there at night and hear the noises, and put the cigarette on the jail cell there, see if the gets smoked. But yeah, it would be an entire day. It'd be an entire day at the Brushy. So I need 2 days. I also want to get up to Gettysburg there too. I want to sit out there in Gettysburg one night too. It has to be a nice night. I can't be out there when it's too cold. I miss y'all too, man. You guys changed the live stream nights or something like that. I see you on Wednesday night now or something like that, and I'm always kind of busy around that time. Yeah, Sunday night was always I was always able to make Sunday night a Jared stream at least. Oh yeah, Hales Bar Dam too. Yeah, that's yeah. I was gonna say, hasn't that changed now? It's not it's not abandoned anymore. I know it was abandoned, kind of abandoned for a while. Then it kind of turned into like a storage place. Then it kind of turned in. Then it's a distillery, which is cool, but kind of takes the allure of the abandon away from it. I do remember that video. Yeah, I do remember you taking Adam there. Oh yeah, yeah. There was a marina right there. That's right. I remember there was a marina and they were using it for like boat storage. But is that Whirlpool or whatever? Is that still there? Did they do anything with that? Because I thought that was the whole allure of the place too. That was I go get in there and go by the Whirlpool or wherever. That area where that I don't know what the hell that thing was. It was creepy. Yeah, I guess it's still haunted. There's like Bobby Mackey's not haunted, abandoned place. And it's haunted as hell. Yeah, the turbine room. That's what I was thinking. Okay, they still have the turbine room then. That's cool. Because that was kind of one of the attractions of the place is getting into that room and seeing that. And it's kind of creepy in itself. They're not tearing it down, Jared. They're it's going to be rebuilt. It's going to be they're renovating or whatever. Amy had talked to Bobby, and yeah, they're gonna the well's gonna be enclosed now. It's gonna be inside, which I don't know if it's a good idea, but that's his choice. Yeah, a lot of people heard that it was being torn down and they're all shocked, and yeah, and I guess that's why Amy got reached out to Bobby Mackey right away. What? Yeah, I don't know. That tunnel would have been that would have been creepy. At Hales Bar, yeah, I remember seeing John's videos a lot of that place. It was pretty crazy. And Bobby Mackey's too. Oh, really? I would cross the river to go to school. Hmm. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did a couple collabs with John at Joliet Prison. That was fun. Oh, did it, Laura? I didn't know. I didn't hear that. Oh, that. Speaking of I don't know, I hate hearing about killing a bunch of kids, but speaking of kids, that's another place me and Bet Rican are gonna hopefully be at soon is Munger Road, which is very near to here as well. So it's just 10-15 minutes west of my house. So yeah, one night we're gonna try to get over there and do an investigation. That is a really creepy area too, because that's that railroad crossing is like in the middle of the woods, no lights anywhere, and the story is a school bus got stalled out or got stuck on those tracks. And a train struck the school bus, killing all the kids. The cemeteries are flooded. Ooh. Are they still underwater? There's a couple places like that where there's cemeteries underwater. You go diving and see the tombstones. Oh, okay, yeah, they built a dam. Definitely, that's makes sense. Yeah, that's always creepy. I know there's a down in southern Illinois. There's Lake Shelbyville down there, and I was on that lake when it was on a boat when it was kind of low. The level was low, tied off to a tree, and kind of swung around in the wind, and we're just not didn't seem to be nothing in the way, but we are just kind of stopped, bumping up against something. And you're looking down in the water, and you see a roof of a barn. You're like, oh wow. Bottom of the boat couldn't get over the roof of the barn. Oh yeah, see. I know I remember reading some other place that it was flooded, and they're like diving down there, and you can still see the tombstones and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure the validity of Munger Road. It might just be an urban legend. 'Cause I've never seen any actual documents on accident happening there. But who knows? Maybe. Have a good day at work, Laura. Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of murky. I wonder if we can get one of those like submersible drones. Take them down there and see if you can see anything. Love you too, Laura. Have a good day. Yeah, I'd like to. We're still looking for a place down in Tennessee, so hopefully, I know my wife had her eye on one place, but I'm not sure what happened with that now. So, hopefully, once we get a place down there, be a lot more exploring. But as first, it's not going to be a permanent move. It's going to be. Take care, Jared. Have a great day, too, brother. Yeah, at first it's not going to be a permanent move, but it's going to be more, a vacation home. But yeah, I'll be, down there for my vacations and long weekends and stuff like that, which, it's fine for me for the first couple of years. But yeah, hopefully, the next couple of years, after years, a few more years of working and be able to move down there permanently. Yeah, that's why we did want to move down there, because of the lower cost of living and stuff like that. So, especially when approaching retirement ages and But for now, yeah, get a place down there so I can go and start enjoying the place, on my long weekends and my vacations. I know the last house that my wife was looking at that I thought it was pretty nice too, was in Savannah, Tennessee. So I think more, yeah, it's actually on the, what do you want to call it, the west side of Tennessee, more towards Memphis. A few hours outside of Memphis, a few hours south of Tennessee, Nashville, just above Alabama. I think I could have made it to. I think I was closer to Tupelo, Mississippi there than I was to Memphis or Nashville. They're crazy out west. Well, that place where we were looking at was pretty secluded. It was, like I said, it was really out in it was 4 or 5 acres. Yeah, I know Memphis is full of crime too, so I don't want to be anywhere that close to Memphis at all. So I don't remember how many hours it was. Like I said, I was closer to Tupelo, Mississippi than I was in any other major city in Tennessee. When we were in Savannah. It was outside of Savannah too, so it wasn't even downtown. It was unincorporated area of Savannah. I guess it had a Savannah address. But anyway, yeah, that's definitely want to get down there again, and I do love Tennessee. We've been to. I like the Gatlinburg area. I'd love to live in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, but it's way too expensive there. I couldn't afford to live there. But I love that area. It's nice. Yeah, I'm looking for property. I want several acres and a nice little piece of land. And I was before we started looking for Tennessee, I really wanted to be. Yeah, and it's way too overpopulated now. There's just way too many people in those areas too, Andy. Right? You're totally right. But before we started looking at moving to Tennessee, I really wanted to move to Wyoming, and I wanted to live about 50 miles outside of Yellowstone, and Cody, Wyoming would be the address, but it's south of Cody, still on the Buffalo Bill Reservoir right there too. Totally beautiful area. When you're in that area, you got around 360-degree view, mountain view. There's just mountains surrounding you everywhere. And I was like, this is where I want to live. And with everything happening when Californians all moving out of California, and they made the property prices over there in Wyoming astronomically high that there's no way I can afford that anymore. If I would have bought before all this craziness would have happened, I could have sold now and been rich. But man, like I said, it's so beautiful out there. And that area of Wyoming is in a rain shadow, as they call. So it gets cold, but they don't get very much snow. They don't get very much rainfall. And it was like 300 and some crazy odd days. I don't remember. It was almost all year round of sunshine. But yeah, it was just like I said, a beautiful area, and I still want to move there. And if the housing market crashes or whatever, and things go affordable, I probably will go to Wyoming. Because yeah, just the beauty out there, and the wide open spaces, and that's why I was looking in Tennessee for lots of property. I don't want neighbors right next to me. I like to have, even though, being able to drive to my neighbors would be preferable. I'm sick of living in the crowded areas. Hey, Face the Ace. Good to see you. $167 acres now. Wow, that's a lot of acres. I don't need that much. I'm looking for 5. You know, the one property. There was a couple properties I was looking at in Wyoming. One was 5 acres. There was one that we did look at for a while, and even almost started putting a bid on. It was 12 acres, but we were kind of wondering because why is the price for the 12 acres so low? The house looks beautiful, and what was wrong with it, and and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what exactly we were able to find out all that because it got snapped up right away. But yeah, with 12 acres, and it would have been nice. I did see from the street views and the topography of the place that some of the property was kind of unusable because you're almost some of it was kind of mountainside-ish, I guess. So I guess you could use it, but part of that 12 acres was basically unusable. So that's why I think it was the same price as a 5-acre property. Montana's beautiful too. I was up in Montana several times when I was in Wyoming. Been to Wounded Knee and up there and stuff like that, and Billings. Things didn't work out. Huh? Was there any utilities out there? Or was this vacant? It was an open property, like woodland property, Andy. I would do Florida too because I like the warm weather. But problem with Florida is too many people. There's just way too many people down in Florida now. But I would definitely enjoy the weather there. That's why I'm kind of compromising with Tennessee. I do want to move warmer, but if I was able to get Wyoming, I'd deal with the cold, and I'd probably just buy a little summer house in Arizona or something like that. If I if I couldn't handle the Wyoming cold, I did buy a little Wyoming property or a Wyoming house and be a snowbird and travel down to Arizona in the winter. But with Tennessee, that's pretty good. You have to deal with some ice storms here and there, and temperatures don't get too cold. So I think it's a good compromise. And if I don't like it, I can go a little south, a little further south and get warmer. That's too bad, and it didn't work out. They had power put in and well dug and stuff like that, and that kind of sucks. I know I always see those, because we're actively looking for property in Tennessee. I see a lot of those, lake or whatever like that. Oh, buy this property. You can buy this property for $35,000 or something like that. 2 acres right on the lakefront. But yeah, there's absolutely you gotta pay for the access road to get to the property. You gotta pay for the power there. You gotta pay for the water. Well, that's good. At least you broke even and didn't lose anything. I also get those ads for those kind of properties in Kentucky too. which I wouldn't mind. Like southern part of Kentucky. Guess a little maybe like Bowling Green. That area is not that. It's pretty nice around that area, right above Tennessee there. You know, where was that at? You were saying South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Where is South Pittsburgh, Tennessee? I don't even recall where Pittsburgh, Tennessee is. Puerto Rico. That's where, well, I don't know, Bat Rican was born here, I believe, but Bat Rican, you know, is Puerto Rican, but I think he's been there. I think he said he's been to Puerto Rico. Chattanooga, and, okay. Oh, cool. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Now that makes sense why I didn't see all the lodge things down there. I forgot lodge was made in Tennessee there. To remind me too, you can get that Lodge cast iron good prices down in Tennessee too. I think the couple of pieces I've got from Lodge cast iron I bought in Tennessee because you couldn't beat the price. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Didn't some? I think a couple people have done that video too. I think was it Carpetbagger maybe has done that too. I remember seeing somebody else do a video there. Yeah, I love their cast iron. I have several of their cast iron pans. Big, huge skillet you got to lift with two hands. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Jacob or not. For some reason, I pictured him there for some reason. I think maybe I'm thinking someplace else. Trying to picture. I remember some of they were standing outside. They by that big giant pan. I don't remember who it was now, but maybe it was you. I thought I saw somebody else. I do remember you doing the video, but I remember seeing somebody else there too. In that giant basket. I don't know where that basket is. I've seen a few people standing in front of the giant basket. Like, oh, they're at that place? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if both of them filmed there. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Wow. Yeah, there was one video I remember I was like, you know, I remember even checking on YouTube. And I was like, okay, nobody's ever done this video. Nobody's ever been to this place. Nobody's ever done this video. I was like, oh, cool. I gotta get over there. I'm gonna go over there really soon and get over in the next couple of weeks or whatever. Like, I think I said I'll go over there. It was like 2 weeks out. I said I'm gonna go over there. Like 2 or 3 days before I go to the place to film it, Jacob the Carpetbagger drops a video on the place. I'm like, oh, you. I'm like, oh man, beat me there. I wanted to be the first video person to do a video on that place. Then it was a couple of times too. I think Adam and Wu, I was at a couple places, and like a week later, Adam was at the same place. I'm like, oh man, this a week off. I could have been there too. And I think those were Pigeon Forge. I think I was down in Tennessee in Pigeon Forge area, Gatlinburg. I think like a week later, those guys are down there. I'm like, man, I missed it by a week. What time we got here? 3:30. Been on here for almost an hour and 40 minutes. Wow. Doesn't seem like that has been on for over an hour and a half already. That's cool. But yeah, the sun is getting a lot lower now. I know next year, coming in 2024, I got to try to make some time. I want to try to go down to Tennessee again. I know in April, definitely I want to be in Indianapolis area for the total eclipse. So I want to go travel down there. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Face. I would love to do that. Definitely. So yeah, in April, be down in Indianapolis for the total eclipse. Gonna be going to check that out. What else have I got going on in 2024? Oh, the fam reunion in Branson, Missouri. So I'll be going to Branson, Missouri in June. Man, so I'll have to try to make some plan maybe in maybe July or August to take a trip to Tennessee. Try to do Brushy Mountain. Come and visit Andy down in Chattanooga. Or even get Andy up the Brushy Mountain there with Jared and Laura. Actually, if I was out in that area, there's a bunch of people I'd like to get together with. I know like John, Exploration Unknown from Knoxville. He's up there, close to that area. So get Laura and Jared, Tennessee there. Got Mike and Becca from NTL Vlogs that are down. They're not in Pigeon Forge anymore, but they're still down in Tennessee. Hey, Donnie, brother. Yeah, I got back to the car probably about 30 minutes ago. We walked all around this woods. There's a little island out there. We went out on the island and explored the island. Scared a deer. Found some weird device sitting on a log. Awesome, yeah. That's great to know, Andy. I'll have to hit you up if I'm in that area. I like that incline railway too. But yeah, definitely Rock City's that's gotta be on the list. Even though I haven't been to Ruby Falls in a while, I'll have to do that one again. But Rock City, I have to go before. I'd rather see Rock City before Ruby Falls again. New cars now. It's been years. I think when was the last time I was down there? Geez, there's probably 2001. Actually, it was pretty nice here. Right now, it's still the temperature saying 56 here, Donnie. Yeah, when I was out there, it was like 60 degrees. We were out there walking, but we live in the Windy City, so the wind was like 40 miles an hour at times. That's why I was walking in the woods doing a live stream, because I couldn't do any live stream anywhere else. All you would hear is But at least now you heard the rustling of the leaves and trees and stuff like that. Yeah, I could take some warmer weather, especially coming, tomorrow and the weekend, so we can go out and doing more exploring while I'm in between contracts here at work, and I had the time. It's awesome. I like doing this. I'm able to do more content and hang out with you guys. I'm digging that. Wish I could do it full time, but it's not bringing in the money for me yet, so I got to keep that 40-hour job. But it is nice that I'm in between contracts and I'm still getting paid, so it's kind of like paid vacation right at the point. So getting out and doing these videos is kind of like getting paid to make videos. So I'm just enjoying all the time I have right now and taking advantage of what I can do during this time. So I guess I'm gonna try to get out tomorrow. I wanted to get out yesterday as well, but it was a really crappy day yesterday. It was just rainy, mist all day, kind of flying, and then there was a couple downpours here and there. Yeah, I've had plenty of time to relax. I've been off. The last my contract ended on October 20th with at the hospital over there. So I've been off since October 20th with no word when I'm starting a new contract. I know where I'm going, what contract I'm starting, but they just haven't told me when I'm actually starting it. I am getting emails. I'm starting to see some stuff rolling in, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be pretty soon, and probably maybe sometime next week I'll probably start hearing something. So, but until then, I'm going to try to get out every day and do some kind of video, do a live stream like this, and yeah, just take advantage of the time I have to do these videos and stuff like that. See, I can deal with the snowing, the freezing rain. Today with the high wind, I'll deal with that. It was still, temperature-wise, it was pretty nice. Still kind of cold with your hand out there holding the camera, but had a little light glove on, and that was fine doing that. That was no problems. Right? Yeah, keep that stuff by you, Debbie. Especially while I'm off of work here, because like yesterday I wanted to get out and do something, but there was really not too much to do, and I don't want to spend too much money, so doing stuff kind of indoor kind of stuff, and stuff that costs money. I'm trying to limit that, because I don't want to. I know I'm going to be incurring some costs when I start this new contract. So until my expense report or my expense account gets built back up and start getting reimbursed again, I got to make sure I have those funds on hand. So yeah, so I'm kind of trying to limit those things and trying to do stuff outside, kind of stuff that's free, and stuff like that. There is one place I was thinking I was going to do, which doesn't cost too much money, and I think it would be kind of exciting, but we'll see that. Yeah, it was beautiful and sunny today compared to yesterday. Like yesterday was nasty. It's probably what Debbie's getting right now, and that's why it's freezing rain and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm trying to find anything local, Debbie, and just interesting stuff. Like I said, I was looking at the history of the town I live in here, Glen Ellen, and there's a lot of history here that I really haven't dug into. So there's some things I can go and do. There's some old buildings and stuff like that around here, historical places. So yeah, there's some things I can do that are local, and like I said, I'm trying to come up with anything I can do like that doesn't cost me a whole bunch of money, that I can just get out and not just be sitting at home, you know, and waiting to hear when do I go and start work again. So, and I know I got leaves to do. There's a bunch of leaves that have fell again, but you know, this is more fun. I can do that. I can do the leaves on Sunday. You know, that's a Sunday kind of job. Awesome, Ted. Yeah, like I said, Glen Ellen here has a lot of history. The area I'm at here in these woods is this was the settlement. It was a Potawatomi Indian settlement during the time back in like 1830s. So when when the United States was moving Indians to the west, the Potawatomi Indians were kind of gathered in this area before they're all moved to their new location in Iowa, I believe. So yeah, they lived on this area. I don't remember how long they lived. The Indians were living here. I know it was a few years, but they lived on this land and were hunting and fishing and gathering there and living here on this land. So, and it's kind of unfortunate. It seems like, you know, they let the Indians settle here, and then they moved. Yeah, that was part of like all the Trail of Tears stuff, and yeah. But you know, they moved all these Indians west, but then they never do anything with this land. You know, now it's, you know, why they have to move them west? They could have just stayed right here. They were living, hunting, you know, and kind of fine. And I don't know. Like I said, that whole area of history, I just don't kind of get. And I do have some Native American blood in my family line, so it kind of strikes a nerve with me sometimes too. So. Come on up, Donnie, anytime you want, and you're welcome to stay at my place. Yeah, definitely, Debbie. They got a raw deal. I tried to find them. I started digging. See you later, face. I'm gonna be getting off here really shortly too. So have a good day. But yeah, I tried digging into some more of my history and the Dawes rolls and stuff like that, and yeah, it's just mind-boggling, and it started becoming yeah, it does. It's all up and down the Mississippi River, and then they moved them all west of the Mississippi. But they're all kind of like staged them out here. The road that's right there, you see the car just turned off of, you see cars going by. That road, way back, even before, you know, Illinois was settled, used to be an old Indian trail. This is where the Indians used this area right here because there's a river. You know, we're all walking around it. That's called the East Branch of the DuPage River, and the way the river bends and stuff like that, it slowed the flow of the river, I guess, and made this area perfect for hunting, fishing, gathering, and stuff like that. So that's why right in this area is the Indian Trail, and this is kind of a crossroads too, because there's another road that splits, kind of goes off to the south and southwest, and another one that goes directly south. All three Indian trails, and these are major roads today that way back before this area was even, you know, when this area was starting to be settled, were Indian trails. Yeah, it is cool. So, you know, that's one of those histories. Hey, Slim, good to see you, brother. Have a great day, Andy. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on here for about another 9 minutes. I think I'm probably going to end this at 2 hours. So, yeah, thanks, Andy, for dropping by. It was great to see you. Thanks for sticking around for so long. It was great talking with you. Yeah, so like I said, Debbie, there's some good history right here in this area I've lived in for 20 plus years and never really, you know, I kind of knew about it. I've, read about it here and there, but never really shared it. So I think it's something that, you know, I can always do. And I think this is a good time since I'm, you know, idle and trying to find things to do that don't cost so much money. And it saves on gas since I'm right by home, man. And, you know, I'm going to be home in 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, I went for a walk earlier, Slim. We went trekking through the woods at this really old, well, it was at one time, it's a forest preserve, but at one time it was a Potawatomi Indian settlement. So yeah, we took a walk around here, saw some massive trees. One that was uprooted from the ground and made a perfect Bigfoot shelter. Yeah, a good wintertime project too, Debbie. That's, yeah, I can do, you know, because I can go to the Historical Society, and there's some old buildings. There's a place called Stacy's Tavern right there by the historical museum. And the downtown area is, you know, one of those old downtown train towns. So, you know, it's pretty cool looking. And they put the lights out in Christmas time. So, yeah, it'd be nice I'll take you guys down there in Christmas time and, you know. So you were able to I did sometime go across the Gulf to Seminole, Florida. Cool. Is that okay? Yeah, with wintertime too, you know, it's nice to have those videos from New Orleans across the Gulf to there. Yeah, it is. I think downtown Glen Ellen is pretty nice looking. It's not, you know, that big of a town, but downtown area, like I said, it looks like one of those old train towns, the old buildings, kind of typical of the train town buildings. I don't know. I can't really explain it on this, but if you see the towns around Illinois that are along railroads, you can tell the style of the architecture. And it's called like railroad towns. Yeah, this town, Glen Ellen, does have um, a jaded past, I guess you want to call it. It was originally it was called Danville, way back in the day when it was first founded. Um, but Danville wasn't a nice place. I said this is with the Indian trails that came through. Here's a crossroads, and how the roads just up ahead here, there's, you know, they split and everything like that. Stacy's Tavern's right there. It was a kind of a very bad place back then. It was, you know, prostitution, gambling, drug, and I don't know what the drugs, but alcohol. You know, that it wasn't a nice place. To say that. And to change the town's image, they renamed it to Glen Ellen. That's why it did. And this is, I think, I'll dig into the history of this a little bit further, but I think this happened probably near Prohibition times and stuff like that too. I think it's kind of, I don't remember exactly when the name change happened, but I know it was way back then. And I know because of the the people, what their people were doing on it, they wanted to change the town's image and get more people here, and they did. They changed the town, the name to Glen Ellen, and this area became pretty rich. It's a very affluent area now. There's $1 million homes here, and unfortunately I don't live in one of those. I live in an unincorporated area of Glen Ellen and live in an average home, but there are well-off people here in Glen Ellen in very, very big houses. Have to take you probably when you're downtown, because when you go down to downtown area, all the houses are kind of around that area. But we're just ahead, where you can see my finger here. Yeah, this is through the woods. That way down this road is Stacy's Tavern. Like I said, that's where there was a railroad track just on the other side of that road too. That's part of why the railroad town here. And there's another railroad track this way. So this town had a railroad to the north of the town and a railroad to the south of the town. Actually, to the middle of the town. So yeah, the north side of town wasn't a very good area. But it wasn't on the other side of the railroad tracks, because I live on the other side of the railroad. No, yeah, on the other side of what used to be the railroad tracks now is a trail, and now that's unincorporated area, and that's where area I live in, which is nice. I like the unincorporated area because there's no street lights, bigger properties. Whereas in this area where you got the mansions and stuff like that, you got a mansion, no yard, mansion, no yard. Everything's just kind of crammed together here too. I don't really like that. Even though the houses are big and nice, I don't want to look out my window and be looking at my neighbor's window. It's not right. I don't want my neighbors looking at my window either. But anyway, when I do some more downtown, I'll show you around those houses. Like I said, they're pretty nice. It's kind of like being up by the Home Alone house. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if Battery can put that video out. Well, anyway, I haven't put that video out either. But I was up by the Home Alone house and that area up there, and those houses are amazing up in that area. Even though they're really close together too, but with a house that big, you just get lost in your own house. But anyway, guys, hey Christina, I was just about to end the stream. I've been out here 2 hours. I'm glad you stopped in though. And I'm gonna head back home. Kind of see what I'm gonna do about dinner tonight. See, the sun's really dropping on the horizon now. But yeah, I had lots of fun hanging out with you guys today. We got cheeky neighbors. See, that's why I like living in an unincorporated. I got neighbors there, but their house ain't close. There's a good space between my house and the next house on both sides, and in the back, and in the front. And if I want to actually, stick my head out and talk to a neighbor, I have to yell pretty loud so they can hear me. Unless we get to the fence, then we can start talking. But yeah, first we'll have to, hey! Yeah, I do most of the cooking in the house, Debbie. I'm the cook. My wife, I don't know, she never took it up. I don't know. Since I was out on my own earlier, I guess I learned how to cook a lot earlier, so I know how to make a lot better things than my wife does. She does cook from time to time, and she cooks just fine. But like I said, like I just do most of the cooking because I can make a lot better things. So I don't know what I'm gonna make today though. I have to find out, go home and see what we got in the freezer. Probably some chicken though. I haven't had chicken in a couple days, so probably gonna do some chicken though. It's dark there already. It's gonna be dark here. I don't know what time is it. Oh, we got about 30 minutes. We got about 30 minutes of light. Yeah, and Thanksgiving too is I do well, I do all the cooking. Pretty much like I said, I do majority of the cooking. But yeah, Thanksgiving I do Thanksgiving dinner and I do all the cooking for Thanksgiving. My wife, she does the setup, entertains the people as they're coming over, and keeps everybody, the drinks and everything going. Me, I'm in the kitchen cooking dinner. I do like I have the smoker too. I have the, cooking briskets or pulled pork or pork shoulders or whatever like that. Yeah, I'll start the cooker at 5 o'clock in the morning and sit out there all day with it. I didn't do that all this year though. I was kind of surprised, but I know that was because the cost of freaking meat this year was outrageous. It was like I don't want to spend that much just and actually too there was one of the parties I usually do that at. We didn't have a party, one of the parties this year, so that's why I didn't cook either. But yeah, I cook turkey and ham because we have people that come over that don't like turkey, and there's some people that don't care for ham. So I do both. Cook turkey and ham, which I don't mind. I'll eat both. And I do it at Thanksgiving. I eat ham, turkey, and also my sister-in-law makes a lasagna. So there's a lasagna there too. So yeah, I do all the turkey stuffing, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes. Normal, everyday, your usual Thanksgiving fare. But the, ham and turkey is a must in our house. Sometimes, yeah. I can't remember if I did last year. I think we only did. I'm not sure. We might have done ham and turkey at Christmas as well. I think we didn't do like a whole bird. I think we just got one of those turkey breasts. I don't remember cooking a bird last Christmas. But Thanksgiving, I always cook a bird. I wanted to try smoking it one year, but I don't want to. I gotta practice that one. I gotta do a turkey one time before Thanksgiving in the smoker. You're still afraid of turkeys. I can just do the turkey breast. I'm not all, the whole part of the turkey. I don't really care for the turkey leg. It's too much tendony and stringy. I'll pick through it sometimes, but turkey breast is great. I can eat turkey breast. So that's why a lot of times I'll just we'll get one of those turkey breasts. I'm pretty sure that's what we did last Christmas. Was just get one of those turkey breasts. Yeah, I don't know. I like green bean casserole just a little bit. I don't like too much of it though. I'll eat some of it, like a serving. I'll have my serving of green bean casserole, but it's not like I'll go back for seconds of that. I'll go back for seconds and third of turkey and stuffing and gravy and mashed potatoes. Yeah, exactly. Moderation, right, Donnie? Yeah, like I said, I can have my serving of green bean casseroles, but after that, I'm no. Same thing like with cranberry. I like the cranberry sauce with the turkey, but I can only have so much of it because you can easily overpower the turkey, and it just tastes like all you have is cranberry, which ain't bad. I kind of like cranberry as well, but I do like oh, I don't make them, but my other sister-in-law, she's brought them a couple times. Is the candied yams? I do like that. I should make those sometime because I do like that better than green bean casserole. So I should switch my Sherry. Hey, good to see you, sis. Got to try your secret green bean casserole. All right, you have to give me the recipe. You want to share your secret? Now, but my other sister-in-law makes the candied yams every once in a while. Those are good. I like that. She also makes these like they're like mashed potato yams or whatever, but they're like the sweet potato yams, but they're mashed potatoes, so you don't have to all the. It's like all mixed in, and that's pretty good too. I was like, oh, yeah, turkey sandwiches the next day, awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's good to see you, Sherry. I haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you though. Put bacon in it. Everything's better with bacon. Yeah, I kind of figured that sometimes. I always wonder if Sherry is just lurking. Sure, if you want to. You want to give away your secret? I think it's the secret's bacon. Like I said, everything tastes better with bacon. And I don't see why. That's probably a good idea. Why don't you I should put some bacon in there with the green bean casserole, or even have that. They have that. Instead of cream of mushroom soup, they have that cream of bacon soup. I wonder if you would try it with that. I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe cream. Well, green beans and bacon are good. I've had that before, so yeah. I know collard greens and bacon are awesome. So why not green beans and bacon? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the flip to the chat there. All right, Donnie. I'll see you later, brother. Hopefully Amy will go live tonight, and I'll see you on there. Yeah, I better get off of here myself too. The sun is no longer above the tree line anymore. Has now dropped below the tree line. Oh, cream of broccoli. Hmm. I like cream of broccoli too. Okay. Definitely. I'll keep that in mind, Sue. Thank you. Yeah, Thanksgiving's coming. That's right around the corner. I know the wife said we got to go shopping soon for, I have to go with this time because I'm the cook for Thanksgiving. So, hey, Luke. What's up, brother? How you doing, AAP? Good to see you, Patriot. Got all the Michigan folks in here today. It's great. Again. Yeah, it does sound a lot more richer, more flavorful. I'm definitely gonna give that a shot, Sherry. That sounds good. All right, Michigan fam. I saw some TikTok earlier today about Baldwin. I was watching. Um, I guess this is just happened too. Some Bigfoot sighting or something like that. Some up there. So man, it makes me wish I can get up there now before it gets really really cold. Yeah, if I'll have to try to save the. I'll have to go back through and try to save that TikTok video from the guy from that was in Baldwin up there with the Bigfoot sighting. Hey Dustin, how you doing, brother? Hey Mystic. Sounds good, Sherry. I do that too. Sideball thing. I don't follow a recipe, and I think it turns out fine. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there was some places in these walking in these woods here, Patriot. We went walking back in those woods back there. We were on this I was on this little island. There was a couple of things. There was actually a bushcraft hut that somebody built back there, but there was a couple other big, huge log type looking things that looked like definitely Bigfoot. They could have been Bigfoot shelters, especially the big, huge fallen tree there. You know, it was like a cave underneath that thing. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry too. I was just talking earlier. I got to go home and find out what I'm going to make for dinner. Awesome, Luke. Thanks. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting. I've never been in these woods before. Back that far in these woods before. I've been up here in the little picnic areas up in the front here, but and to the front of the lake there, but I never really walked back in there. And so it was cool kind of exploring back in these woods that are literally next to my house. Yeah. I know when the wives get into something like that. I know my wife wanted to redo my son's room just a couple weeks ago, and it turned out to be a nightmare. Repainting it like 3 times. Had to go for trying to put paint on it, and then I realized that the paint's not working. Got to primer the whole thing, then really put the paint on. Oh man, renovations are a pain in the ass sometimes. I hear you there, Luke. And that's awesome. I'm glad to see you, Sherry. Sherry, it has been a long time. I'm so glad you popped in to say hi. So, and I haven't seen Patriot that much, but I know he's busy with the new place. So, but I do see videos popping up, so I do know. Ooh, we got another peek of the sun before it goes below the tree line. I've been trying to keep up on those on your videos there, Luke. Sometimes I have to go search it for because I don't get notified all the time, so I have to keep going back, and I don't know why that is. I have to do that with a few people. I don't get notified for them, and I go to their channel and they got like 5 videos out. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Have a good night, Dustin. Maybe that's why too, because I don't really get onto the shorts too much. I know when I do, that's when I probably catch them. So I just got to get onto the shorts a little more often. I got to start making more shorts too. That's another thing too. I always forget. I was at that abandoned subdivision, and I did the little video there. And as soon as I left, I got back to the car. I'm driving away, and I'm like, oh, I should have done some shorts. I should have done a short there. See, like I always think about it after the fact. Yeah, I've checked too. I see the bell's on, but yeah, I don't know. I even unclick it and turn it back on, and I still don't get notified from them. I don't know what that is about. Or maybe I'm not getting the notification on my phone on the top there, but if I go into the notifications, I'll see it if I scroll through there. Sometimes I'll see it in there, but I'm not actually getting notified when, especially live streams. I hate when that happens. I'll get notified, on my phone or whatever that, hey, so and so is live. You go in there and it starts, and it was ended an hour ago. I just got the little thing popped up on my phone. What the heck? Yeah, I don't get YouTube sometimes, but I try to keep up where I can. Like I said, I go and check out people's channels when I haven't seen something in a while from them, you know, certain people or whatever like that. I'll go and check them out, you know, and see if there's any new videos and what's going on. In most cases, yeah, they're been very active, and I just haven't been watching enough, or you know, they drop off my pop-up notifications or whatever, or so I don't know. And also sometimes I just don't have the time, and you know, I have no time to watch anybody, and notifications back up, and you go in there and you're like, oh my god, I flip it through. Never gonna be able to watch everybody's video. So I try to watch what I can, but not always possible. And me especially trying to get out and do videos too. You can't be watching videos and making videos. Yeah, when I was working at home, I would let my you know, YouTube just let it play and on the TV when I was working. But the only I found a problem with that is I can't give thumbs up and you know and commenting. I'm just, you know, I'm working and the thing's playing. You're getting a view, but like I said, I'm not hitting the thumbs up a lot of times for your video. You know, some people's videos are leaving comments and stuff like that, and I never remember to go back either. So I kind of stopped watching like that too, because you know, I was like, I want to be able to hit the thumbs up, and I want to be able to, you know, comment on the video too, and not just let it watch. Even though that helps too, but you know, I want to little, you know, be more interactive when I'm watching the video, and you know, let the people know that I am there watching and appreciate them putting out that content. You know, I not that I didn't appreciate it when I was watching work when I was working. I loved it. You know, there's noise in the background, and every time I, you know, was able to look up and something, you know, interesting is going on and check it out for a minute. But yeah, just like I said, I wasn't able to be that and give that those thumbs up and stuff like that to let people know I'm there. Yeah, I've done a couple of those videos like that, Debbie. Sometimes I just don't like digging through going through all the video and finding this part, trying to clip it out, and yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, Sherry, when I started doing this, and it totally reminded me of you know, like your streams. I was like, I'm gonna do a Sherry stream today. It kind of turned out to be one. I went for a nice long walk in the woods. I'm on for 2.5 hours. I just found a thorn stuck in my jacket. It poked me in the finger. Ouch. Yeah, I miss your epic live stream, Sherry, in the walks through the woods. That's another thing too. I want to get to. I want to get back over to Michigan. Plus, go up to Luke's, but I want to go back over to Frankenmuth. So I will have to let you know, Sherry, if I plan to get over there out, because I do want to go back to Frankenmuth, but that'd be cool to meet me up there or something. And my work schedule is changing too. That's why I'm out here doing live stream. Frankenmuth, and me and Rob went there. We went to that Christmas place, that Christmas store. That was really cool. But yeah, I'd like to spend a little more time there and go through the town there. Definitely look cool. I know we drove through, we checked it out really quick, but yeah, I'd like to, you know, get out and walk around and stuff like that. Oh yeah. And that Christmas store there too was massive. I think that place was huge. Dev the Michigander? No, I don't think I've heard. I never heard that name. I'll have to look that one up. They go to Frankenmuth all the time, though. Yeah, I want to go up there again because, like I said, I know when I was there with Rob, we drove through the town and everything like that. We went there to Bronner's, and spent a lot of our time there. So we had to get back, so we didn't get to spend any that much time downtown. We did, like I said, we just drove through. It's like, oh, this looks so cool though. I want to go back. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's another place where you can spend way too much money, more money than you should be spending. Yeah, it's very entertaining for kids. I can see that. It was a very cool place. I'd definitely go back there just to see, because there was so much stuff that you don't see anywhere else, and it was kind of unique. Now you might see it, but that's you're not going to see all that stuff in one place. Yeah, I remember Buddy's video on that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, miss Buddy. And yeah, there was when Buddy was there, you would see videos every day from Michigan. Every single day, you'd have new video from Buddy. Something in Michigan. That guy who was able to, I don't know, just find content to do on anything. I don't know. Yeah, he just, it's great, man. I don't know. 'Cause I couldn't do it. He was able to just shoot a video on pretty much everything and anything in Michigan, and it was always good. I don't know what he had. It was always interesting, at least. Always find some spot, tell you a little story about it. Yeah, yeah, I know. Buddy, when talked about you and Debbie, he mentioned that he would talk to you every day, Debbie. Yeah, I only wish I was able to meet you guys at that time too. That would have been awesome to meet Tampa J. Uh-oh. Oh. The battery's dying, guys. Guess it's about time we should end this. Yeah, Buddy was an awesome friend. I'm really glad I was able to meet him and spend the time we did get to spend together. So it was an awesome. I got to travel all the way down to Texas with him. So that was an awesome trip, and it was a great time to really get to know him. So, but yeah, definitely he was a great guy, and miss him a lot. Oh, that's cool.